Welcome to the Fox's Den. This is Crystal the Foxy Colorist, and guess what? We are going to do a whole bunch of watercolor with all my products in my Hannah Karlzon book. You ready? Let me see, y'all. Can I do it? Can I do it? Are you ready? Ah! Let's go. All right. Shout out to subscriber Deb Jones. I need this little plastic piece, a waterproof thing, big time after I just wasted that water on my area. Yes, I'll play with that later. I'm trying to paint. So we're gonna start in Tales from the Forest Kingdom. I'm gonna put timestamps in the video as to where, like what book I'm using and where I start. All right, so I have colored some pages in here, painted. Let me just show you what we're going to work on right now. I want to put some color on her face. I do. I want to add some color to her face. I have my brushes. I have my little my brush stand. I think you guys have seen this before. I'll just throw my brushes on here and they stand over here in an orderly fashion. And I'm going to use my disposable palettes because ain't nobody got time for that, okay? Yes. All right, here we go. So I hope everyone had a fantastic day today. Okay, so I'm going to use this kids paint for her face because guess what? I really do so much better when I use it. So let me mix two colors here. These berries that are on here, let me make sure this light isn't too bright. Oh, that's brighter. Ah. I actually, those are from my gel pen markers. Gel pen markers. Yes. So I'm not even sure what color this is, but we gonna make it work. All right. So in this session, yeah, I'm gonna act like you guys are just right here with me, chilling in the den. Yes, if you have been to the den, you know that you have your own personal seat and table and light and chair and video set up because as I discussed in my live, and I need to explain this because I sure said I don't like to share. Okay, so let me tell y'all about sharing. Well, the individuals that I've had the joys of sharing with. Now, some things I don't mind sharing at all. Like, I love to go, hang out with people for the weekend and you know what I'm saying? We can share a room or we don't have to share a room. I'm cool with that now. But I don't like sharing like food or toys or like let's say if I'm sharing my box of crowns with a certain individual. Why you breaking up all my crowns? Get your see, that's those are the things that I don't like to share. What about you? Um, do you like to share maybe with your spouse who drinks stuff so fast? You're like, okay, you buy it on Monday, by Wednesday it's gone, but you only drink a little bit. So yeah. So what I just did was that's what I mean by I don't like to share. What I just did was I um I just put the paints, several paints in this little cuppy thing right here, and I'm just gonna pick a shade for baby girl. Yes. So y'all know we're gonna have a whole lot of singing, just a whole lot of fun. Let's see. We just gonna go for it. This is my favorite brush. Gonna find it. I think it's so funny how like I have to like go through several brushes before I find the one that's gonna work for my situation. So I'm still trying to get over the impacts of having the C. I wonder can you say that word, but I don't want no issues, y'all. I don't want no issues. Please don't let me mess my book up, Jesus. And I did not put a piece of paper behind here, but it shouldn't matter. I didn't test this paper out. I did this in one of my books. I colored the face with this. I love the way the berries turned out on her hair, and I'm just gonna call them berries. Um, and I think that was my Hoo gel pen marker that I was using for that, and I really like the way they turned out. I love these disposable palettes. Sometimes I cut them up into smaller pieces because I might not use the whole thing and I don't want to waste it. So yeah, like as I stated, I'm gonna have timestamps as to like each book, and I have like 4 books by her. City Amongst the Stars, Magical Dawn, and Grains of Gold. Grains of Gold. Yes. So those are my 4 Hannah Karlzon books. I would like to I know I was but discussing um getting all of her books. I just love them because they're hardback books. It make me think I really know what I'm doing. Like, oh yes, I'm in a hardback book. It's kind of like I just remember when they first started reading like chapter books. Oh, you couldn't tell them nothing. Oh, I'm reading chapter books. I'm on chapter. I was like, all right, do it then. Go you, go you. But I had that same enthusiasm and feeling about coloring in a coloring book that has a hard back. Yes. So I need to add more of a lighter color to her face. We're gonna say that she was in the sun. Here comes the sun. Now, a lot of times when I base with paint, once the page dries, then I can go in and add more, detailing with my colored pencils. We're gonna call this the foundation. And I'm not a big makeup wear. I don't wear I don't wear makeup because first of all, I'm behind. But anyway, but I've seen makeup applied, and it always seems like their forehead area is just like a bit lighter. Their forehead area, and then their eyes are lighter. Look, where Evelyn Colors at? She a makeup expert. Yes, she is. She has a channel. She's a makeup. She has another channel. She a makeup expert. She can show us how to do it. All right, so let's make this a little bit lighter by her eye. I'm sitting here thinking about what makeup will I put on her. But let me just get past the her face stage. And then like just below their eyes, they make it lighter when they're putting on as I'm seeing it in my head. Yeah, so we're gonna make it a little bit lighter right here. But yeah, I love this little kids paint. It's the bomb.com. I got this from okay, I'm not even okay, am I? Okay. I was like, am I even coloring in frame? So Dawn M Bean Color with Me, she has this new challenge, color for an hour and then stop. I was like, whoa, child. I mean, now don't get me wrong now, I color, all the time, and I know it's hours, but it's another thing to, be on video doing it. So, but Dawn, we gonna give it a try. We are. All right. That's why I said I'm gonna put the timestamps in there because like a lot of times, like if I have to watch out videos in sections. Gotta section it out. Okay, is the nose lighter? We're gonna make the nose lighter. I think they make the nose lighter and then like around the nostrils they add like darker color. Okay, that's too red. That is too red. Oh no, it's not. Okay, this is the same one I was using. All right, let me mix it up. Mix it up. So what type? Oh, tempera paint, skin tones. Okay, when I see the word tempera, I think of what? Shrimp. Yeah. Okay. Y'all know I'm crazy. I think about shrimp. I don't think about no paint. But yes, that is what this is. I like the way it lays down. I like the way it mixes on my little makeshift palette. So see, accidents happen. I always have paper nearby. Here we go. All right, so we're bringing it down to her cheek area. All right, rounding it out. So I am going to get my hair dryer out. I actually I move my hair dryer to like right under my desk. This is my bootleg one. That doesn't work. You know, it's seen better days, y'all. It has seen better days. So I'm gonna make sure I dry this. Yeah. There we go, girl. We're gonna hook you up. Yo, why does look like Rihanna? Work, 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 work. Make up what na 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 na. Oh, Rihanna, I'm sorry, I'm butchering your song. It looks like Rihanna to me. Somebody say something in the comments. What it look like? What was my under my umbrella, Ella, Ella, eh, eh. All right, so we gotta fix her face because she's looking a little splotchy. Add some more water to that. Let's add more light color to her. Light color paint. You know, I'm looking at her and I said she looked like Rihanna, but she looks like a Mary Ella. Maybe because I just said Brella Ella. Yes. What's up, Mary Ella? Let's see if your name transforms as I sit here and color you. Guys, I'm like that. Um, as I'm coloring or painting or whatever I'm doing to a page, especially if it's a face, it's like a name always, I don't know, it develops. It's like they're looking at me. Hence the reason why I can't color none of them scary books. I will be having a nightmare on M Street. Okay, I want that to stay light. All right. So I am going to, it look like it's kind of shiny, but oh, my light shine bright like a diamond. Okay. Yeah, am I gonna stay on the Rihanna remix? That's just, it's probably wet. This paint has no shimmer or shine. All right, so y'all not gonna see it, but I'm about to break and dry Mary Ella face. Please hold. All right, so I dried her off a little bit. I can still tell the paper is wet, so I don't want to I like it when it kind of dries on its own without any input from me. I was looking and I was like, man, this she looked crazy. I was like, you didn't do her neck. Like, oh, I don't like to play in this it's too loosey goosey. It's not committed. That brush is not committed. There we go. So, have you used this tempura paint? Telling you, shrimp come to mind. And this is just one of the things that I love to do. God, I need to do it more on maybe on video. Y'all have to let me know if y'all want. y'all want to see some skin tone videos or whatever, because I love doing faces. Oh, I love it. I love doing faces. I do, I do. That is that is what drove me to watch YouTube to get input. So I love coloring faces. I love trying things that I've never done before with them too, because I saw somebody base an entire face red, like red. You know how like you have undertones? Um, so they based it in a red, and man, they did that, and they were using alcohol markers. I was like, "Ooh, I want to be like them." So I did base something in like a yellow, because I have more like golden or like yellowish undertones when I look at my face. You know, like certain colors look, um, better on you than other colors. But yeah, I have like a golden like undertone. So I tried it, but it didn't come out looking quite as outstanding as I would. But I mean, hey, gotta start somewhere. And here we have your neck. Okay, so now you look better. Now you just look splotchy, girl. That's all. You just look a little splotchy. Now I'm going to let Mary Ella, I'm gonna let her completely dry. This paper, it's a good quality paper, and I don't want to, do the most to her, and she come out looking ashy. So yeah, because I really want to put something right there. Okay, let me just try this. Let me try one more thing. I want to go in with the lighter color. Okay, Chris, don't worry about that. You can. That's what they have acrylic markers for, to cover up stuff. I want to have some backgrounds like in my pocket, like certain things I always, you know, go to. I remember I used to always do a pastel background, and it was either gonna be blue, purple, or yellow. Period. But I wanna I wanna graduate to using multiple colors on there. Okay, it's not dry yet, but I'm thinking that's gonna look better. All right, so I'm committed to this page. I can't really turn it because I don't want it to get messed up. So we are going to start coloring in grains of gold. All right, let me move this book, put this away, and grains of gold is next. All right, so now we are embarking upon grains of gold. Now, this is the book that has Susie Sells Seashells by the Seashore in it. If you haven't seen that video, go and check it out. Coloring with Hannah Karlzon. And this time I am breaking out my Viva watercolor sheets. Y'all remember these? These are like my favorite. These are my favorite paints. They really are as far as their color. So I used to be in the army. If yeah, I probably have never told you guys that, but I used to be in the military long, 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 long time ago. But I'm looking at these colors right here, and I am going to deck them out using this yellow, burnt umber, burnt and all that. All right. So I just want to give y'all a heads up before I start creating over here. This must be the old one. Oh, this thing almost used up. All right, so let me give her some dark pants. Okay, so her pants are gonna be burnt umber. Okay, here we go. All right. Look how rich that color is. I hope y'all can see that. I'm gonna bring a little recording situation it down a little bit more once I finish this. I love to color outfits too because I like to color things that like I would possibly wear. So what I'm coloring right now, the way it turns out is something that I would wear. All right, so let me bring it down a little bit more. I hope the camera does. We don't need to see her head. We ain't doing her head right now. Okay. Do you do that? Like with if you're coloring clothes or something, or oh, even more so, okay. So let's say if I'm like coloring furniture or a room, oh, I'm definitely coloring it, like something that I may, want. A lot of times I do that, but then sometimes I just, go kind of off the rails. This brush that I'm using, I purchased this brush from the $1.25 store. They need to change their name. False advertising. And they are absolutely wonderful. It's something about the weight on it. It's just magnificent. Yes, I see you, girl. I'm about to hook you up. Just because you are like a Power Ranger don't mean your outfit can't be on fleek. That means that your outfit can't be very stylish. And when you walk in the room, everybody like, oh my God, where you get that from? Look, Timu, before they had the shipping the shipping stuff. Oh God. Yes, I like this color. Whenever I wear pants, which is rare, anyone knows me, I always like to wear skirts and dresses, and I'm that type of chick. My tennis shoes gonna be wedge heel tennis shoes, all that. But anyhow, whenever if I wear pants, it's gonna be a dark color on the bottom. So I'm gonna make her patches different too. Yes. They're gonna be like, who are those stylish skywalkers? Look at this. As far as richness of color, oh, I just love these Viva watercolor paints. And I guess because I've used them more than any of the other paints that I have, so I'm very familiar with the colors. All right. So that was burnt umber. We'll put more layers on it later. Okay, so what do we want her to have on top? Okay, so she has one, two. Well, this could be a combination of shirts. But dang, her arms looking like a jacket. It must be cold here. She layered up, y'all. Okay, so her shirt. Do I want to do that to her? I think I do. So that was a burnt umber. All right, so we're gonna go with this light green. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna pimple out. Do I have light green here? Make sure this is the one. This is my old one. Okay, where's the new one? Yeah, don't make me scream in here. Oh, there it is. Light green. I'm looking for lime green. You're never gonna find it. It says light. Okay. Crystal, stop. You're gonna start coughing. Okay. This is how I know I'm old. I crack jokes. I mean, like I laugh at my own stuff. I'm like, why are you laughing at your own jokes? Okay, come on now. Wait for our audience. Wait for the audience. Now, excuse me. Okay, so we are going to this part of her outfit right here is gonna be this light green. I was sure looking for lime. That's why I couldn't find it. Yeah, so we gonna like her shirt right here. We gonna pimp her boots out. Pimp. We gonna jazz her up. We gonna jazz up her boots to match her shirt. They not gonna be ready. All right. Coming together. That's one thing about like watercolor, or just, just painting in general. It just goes so much faster. Like I wouldn't have been able to finish that as quick with yeah, with my pencils. All right, so her boots. All right, y'all, my computer over here talking to me. Talk to me. Okay, let me scoot it up some. So I went to a new nail tech over the weekend because I needed to get my nails done, but I just didn't want to drive out as far as I normally go to get my nails done because I wasn't, feeling my best. My asthma was tripping. So when I went, I said I was gonna pick a, a different color. I wasn't gonna get the little, I always get like the same type of situation. I'm like, do something different, you know. So then the person who did it, okay, computer, I'm not talking to you. What's that? I'm not talking to you. She was like, "Oh, do you want me to give you some designs?" I was like, Sure." So I just let her do what she wanted to do. Punkanella, do what you wanna do. Punkanella, Punkanella. We used to jump rope to that song. If y'all wonder, like, okay, if you watch my videos on a regular basis, I'll bust in with a Punkanella in a minute. But it used to be like a little jump rope song, and it's in my head sometimes. Anyway, anywho, she did her thing. I was like, whose nails are those? Girl, I might have to put my other I'm torn, y'all. Torn between two nail techs, feeling like a fool. That's a song from the 70s. Why can't I remember any of that geometry? Why? Someone tell me. Ooh, I strongly dislike that class. Strongly. I'm like, can we just go to algebra? Okay, light green, light green. All right, here we go. Do y'all see what I mean by the colors? Ooh, the colors. Okay, so okay. So I'm gonna make her this too much water. Now, when I have too much water, I try to either soak it up with the brush or move it around. Now, the paper in these Hannah Karlzon books are, oh, they're amazing. Outstanding. They are outstanding. The paper in these books. You can use, well, you can't use alcohol marker because there's a page on the back. But you know what? If it's a page that I don't want to color, I will sacrifice it. I will sacrifice it. Okay. Like, oh, I'm not gonna color you anywho. So there you go. All right, so her belt. Okay, why do I see a little bit? Why y'all ain't tell me I left that out? Okay, y'all see I left that out. Why y'all ain't tell me? They're like, Foxy, we ain't tell you because we not there with you. All right. So what y'all? How's she looking right now? How's she looking? Excuse me, y'all. I can't. I want to stop the video every time I cough, but I would never get done. There we go. Yes. Okay. So let me move on to her counterpart. Okay. So her counterpart is going to. Oh, I ain't even gonna tell y'all. I'm just gonna do it. Oh, she gonna. Yes, girl. Oh, but I guess I'm supposed to be kind of like making them. Okay, I can. That'll go. All right, so we're going to enlist sap green on her pants. Okay, sap green. Looking for you. Okay, where are you? Is this the old one? I had to buy another. another palette because I had used up so many colors. Okay, y'all don't see it. That light green, bottle green, looking for sap green. Okay, so this is the fall set. And I have a video detailing all of these, but that is the fall set. Whew, I get on my own nerves sometimes. I tell you. Okay, so here we go. So sap green. Took me forever. Okay. So I have my little handy dandy throwaway color palette over here. I was really about to make her colors bright, but then I'm like, okay, don't forget about the continuity of the page. When I look at some of my old pages that I've colored, and when I first started coloring, whatever color I grabbed out that's the color I was using. But now I have learned about the cohesiveness of the entire page, the colors. Because have you ever, okay, so let me just say this. I'm not comparing to compare. Like I look at other people's pages and I'm like, oh, that's a look that I would like to achieve. And I always wonder why. I'm like, I don't understand why my pages don't have that pop like other people's pages. I was trying to understand why. Number one, cohesiveness of the entire page. Again, I, I'm just choosing a color. And that was just a goal that I wanted to achieve. Everybody don't want to do that, but we talking about me. So that was a goal that I wanted to achieve. Another thing too, contrasting colors. The colors didn't contrast enough. They didn't. Like I'm using like all light colors. Like if you just only use pastels, it's like okay, it's not gonna pop as much. I didn't realize that. Like these are very contrasting colors. Now back in the day, I would have used this burnt ochre, or umber and yellow oak. That's too close. Like where's the pop color? Where's the pop? So just different things that I learned. All right, baby girl's pants are doing what needs to be done. All right, so I switched to the spring color palette, and I'm going to use this vivid red. And I can tell I like this color because it's almost gone too. All right, so vivid. Okay, I'm gonna get it out, y'all. Vivid red. All right, we're gonna start with her jacket, and I'm assuming it's a jacket. I'm going to assume this is a jacket. Now this is a two-page spread. Absolutely marvelous. It's so funny. Oh no, no, okay, but we can fix that. I was thinking, I was like, man, I need to have something on Tuesdays. I don't really have anything for Tuesdays. And guess what came to my mind? Two-page Tuesday. That means that on Tuesdays, show me your two-page spreads. Even if you post, post it, send it to me on IG. Y'all know I'll, put your stuff on blast, to show everybody just how awesome and wonderful you are. I will do that. But yeah, work on those two-page spreads or just, show us those two-page, spreads that you are trying to finish. Oh, let me tell you something. I'm gonna finish a two-page spread in a Lulu Mayo book. Ooh, I love her two-page spreads. You can knock those things out quickly. I love them. All right. So, have I been coloring for an hour? Ooh, Jesus help. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Looking good. Say you look good to me. I love this brush. Okay. I remember I had a red jacket. Oh my goodness. That's my color. Okay. The color that looks really like nice on me is red, even though I tend to wear black a lot. But yeah, that's a really nice color. Pops. Everybody has their color. Tell me what your color is in the comments. Like, what color looks great on you. I know if you have like red hair, I love to see a redhead in green. Ooh, y'all be killing it. Y'all better do it. So yes, my daughter's boyfriend has like red hair. And I'm like, man, it's beautiful. All right. You know what? I am going to come back through with that green down that middle. Yes, I am. And then I'm gonna pop out her accessories, her accessories. Yeah, that's gonna I'm gonna need can I get that in a 12? I need that in a 12. Maybe a 14 so I could eat more. But yes. Gosh, how did I use all this up already? I'm like, where's the page? Mm, I might have been using my stuff. Okay, so that's another thing about sharing. Okay, so I'm sharing my stuff with you. If it's gonna run out, please let me know. Please, please tell me. Please don't have me sit down and prepare to make a video and it's gone. Ooh, look, I ain't even asking you to buy it. All I want you to do is just tell me. That's all. Tell me if you used up my supply. Tell me. Let me know if you used up all my watercolor paint. Let me tell y'all. I wrote a song. You want to hear about it? Here you go. All right. I hope these ain't looking like Santa Claus boots. No, they're not, because I'm gonna hit this with that green. I'm like, ho ho ho. I'm gonna hook you up, girl. I'm not gonna have you looking like Santa Claus on the moon. So what I do is I love to like, and I think, well, if I said it before, I'm gonna say it again, y'all. I love to go in and put the paint down, and then just go in and add like like the darker part. So I was looking at Rachel Henderson. Okay, she has I know it's not called Venmo because Venmo, that's how you send people money. That's not the name of it. KOFI. There you go. Account. A lot of people have those KOFI accounts, and they offer the best things. I'm telling you, and they don't cost a dime. That you can contribute something. Like I always, if I'm gonna take something, I'm gonna leave something. That's just me. But sometimes you might not be able to do that. You gotta pay it forward. But she had this little part that you know she said people always ask her how does she color so fast. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, I want to know too, because I'm not a fast colorer. Do you color fast? That green. Found it. And y'all, I'm gonna gather all my pages that I have colored and completed. I keep saying I'm gonna do a completed pages video. I think I've done one. At least now I keep them all in a place if they're like loose. I'm gonna do one, y'all. I am. I like that. All right. Are y'all what y'all think? Y'all know I gotta hook their helmet up too. They might have a standard helmet. I don't know. I like that. I think I'm gonna add another color right here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, let me make sure I did not miss any areas. Any areas. No areas missed. Okay, awesome sauce. But what color's gonna go with that? Now don't be doing the most. Now some people be like, okay, you got too many colors on now. Too many. You got too many on. I don't want you looking like Easter Sunday. Oh, but that don't match, Crystal. So I'm thinking I'm gonna just do a tree bark, like a belt. Let me just do a tree bark. And look, I haven't even used that, but the happy yellow's gone. And why is that? Because I'm happy. But let me hit you with that tree bark. Excuse me. Y'all, I apologize for the coughing. All right. All right. You know what a tree bark. Tap, 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 tap. Here we go. All right. Ooh, I'm gonna make I'm gonna bling out those that or either that or I'm gonna use something metallic on it. There we go. A little leg accessories. Okay, let me see how. Yep, she looking. So I'm gonna eventually, when everything dries. Even if I notice, even though if I use the hair dryer on this, on the pages, and I'm trying not to put a lot of water on there, it still just takes longer for it to dry. And I have learned that, especially if you're doing like a skin tone, you need to wait for it to dry because it's gonna look totally different. And if you're thinking, oh my God, it's messed up, but you're not letting it dry, it might be all right. You just need to don't touch it. And it'll be fine. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna make this X. Okay, so I gotta be real careful because do I want to do that? So it would be nice if I put like red around the rim. I made the X red and then just made this part right here brown. That's what I'm gonna try to do. I really need a brush that's smaller so I can stay in the lines. Bam! I'm like, you have one. Get it out and quit tripping. All right. So I had initially said that we're gonna stick with 2 books before I have a coughing fit. I'm still on the men. So we're gonna do 2 books. and we are going to stop right here. Of course, these are going to be for what? Two-page Tuesday. Of course, this is a two-pager. Let me show this. This is a two-pager. Yes. So we did their clothes, and I don't know a name for them yet. And see her skin. Yeah, it's still wet. Okay, so in this one right here. So that was Forest Kingdom, and this is a Magical Dawn. This is Grains of Gold. Really? All right. Paints we use. Let's go over what we use. We use that Walmart tempera paint. Think about shrimp tempera paint. It's on their art aisle. And we used our Viva color sheets. Okay. So I've laid down like the base. And next time on two page two-page Tuesday. We'll come back, to this page, especially, and we'll work on it a little bit more. All right. Well, Don, I hope I made it to an hour. I didn't look to see how long it was, but I know this is the longest talking video I have. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for stopping by the Fox's Den and taking time to color with me. Let me know if you have any watercolor questions. Um, these books are perfect for watercoloring. I'm gonna have a lot more supplies. Did y'all check out that video with those mechanical pencils? Really? Y'all, y'all better check it out. I'm telling y'all, I could do this all day. Thank you guys for subscribing. Don't forget to hit the like button. Like I always say. I don't know if I colored for an hour, but I did my best. And keep it foxy. Peace. Bye, guys.